The presentation is ready, and now you may start.
Hello, we are the three P's in the pod. I'm Poomai and that's Pam. Our other P is somewhere else off stage. Anyways, we came up with a company called the Green Cycle Organics, or GCO, and our company is developing an organic cycle to reduce landfill waste, create jobs, increase tourism, and give back to the community, all while protecting the environment.
So here's our problem. Our problem is the landfill in Pattaya, especially in Gatland. Locals are getting concerned about landfills that could cause further problems like leak, contaminate water, and affect the tourism in the island.
Yeah, we decided to focus our research specifically on this testing site because we got articles that locals have been sending pictures to news sources because they were concerned about the landfills that are growing. Okay, so these are the core features of our solution. First of all, we have a reliable trash separation system which uses AI technology to efficiently and correctly separate the waste. And secondly, it will provide job opportunities as well as experience for residents and volunteers who might want to be part of our cause. And finally, thirdly, the island will be cleaned, which is a benefit towards residents or literally anyone who wants to visit the island. So it will be helpful to local businesses and tourists who come see this island because it's a very popular destination. And finally, this cycle is sustainable, so the income that we generate from the fertilizers will be able to fund this entire production, and the cycle will loop.
So here's our organic cycle. So start off with the bio-waste bin. We're gonna be locating it around public places like restaurants, neighborhoods, and hotel. So that way it's convenient for people to find and they can throw their bio-waste in. After that, we're gonna take it to the truck. Then it collects to the separation robot where it separates food waste from the plastic and other stuff. So for the plastic, if you wonder where it goes, we're gonna be bringing it to other people who need them for maybe like their workshops, or they can use it for their products. And for the bio-waste, we're gonna compost it and then it became fertilizer, and we can sell them or use it for the island plants.
Okay, so this is our product demo. So this is a sketch of how the robot separation system will work. So as you can see, there's like a conveyor belt, which is where the bio-waste will, or any waste from the landfills and stuff will come down. So this is how we will separate the bio-waste and the plastic waste. So there are two different bins on two different sides. And the robot would use its features of a sensor and a camera to compare these objects with information that is already in the database that has been coded into its algorithm. And using this information, it can efficiently and correctly sort the waste into two different boxes. And the plastic is going to go to a different chute, which is going to be shipped off the island and sold to people like garbage collectors or people like who own workshops that use these plastics to create new products. And then the bio-waste that is separated is going to go into a separate chute, and it's going to go down this funnel into a box. And when it has reached a certain amount, soil will come out of another funnel, and underneath the box will be ventilation fans, which is how the process of composting will start, so we don't need to do any manual labor. Okay, a big part of this process is the community, and the community's cooperation is extremely important. They have a very obvious incentive, which is a better and cleaner environment to live in. So obviously they're sick and tired of these landfills, but something else that we have to help motivate them would be a sort of community goal in mind or some sort of project. So for example, if they want a community park, we can use the money that we make, raise it, and give them a community park. So it's sort of like we remove your waste and in turn we give you this. Okay.
here's our website where people can find out more about us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Time for Q&A is now.
Hi guys, I thought that was a really well articulated presentation. Thank you very much. It's certainly an important problem. I understand, I think I understand the solution. I'm just trying to understand in terms of the feasibility of it, so the cost and the revenue. Have you guys explored any of that aspect at this moment in terms of the revenue model?
For the fertilizer, we believe that for 1 kilogram we will sell around 55 baht per each, and then we believe that if we are good enough, we will attract investors to invest in our company. So it's a good benefit for them too, because if the island is completely clean, they can bring in their own. What's it called? Customers.
Okay, so the idea is to start with got land, right?
Yes.
And then see how that goes and expand further that. Okay, I understand.
Stealing all my good questions. So I'd like to ask, in terms of technology, are we there yet? There's like a wet diaper, some baby poo in there. Is that robot ready to separate organic? Yeah, how smart is a robot?
I think we are there because we did take a lot of inspiration from some models of this that might have already been built for things like, science fairs, and we did do some research on this, so I think it is possible, and it should be easy to separate the waste. Yeah.
Hi guys, great presentation. Love your drawing.
Thank you.
And as a feedback, I think you guys are very, very focused, which is really good. Thinking about one tiny part of the landfill problem rather than to tackle the whole Thailand, which is quite difficult. So it's always good to find a big shape bucket and try to solve the problem from there. Of course, we would have a medium answer for a medium problem to solve this big sustainability topic. But I think that was a very good approach. Now, the question is, maybe the challenge for you guys to think about. Koh Larn is an island, even though not too far from Pattaya, right? Does that mean that your business proposal would have to incorporate some sort of composting plant there?
Yeah, definitely. So we could, the fertilizers, we were planning to not only use it on the island, but also sell it to the mainland maybe, so we can ship it off and, it could be sold in markets towards there as well.
Thank you.
So in that case, I'm not sure about the logistic cost because the fertilizer is actually very heavy. Would it be feasible, financially viable to ship it back to the land? That might be another issue to consider. And I'm not sure whether I catch it correctly. You mentioned creating jobs, and how do you make fertilizer? Are you hiring people from local communities?
The fertilizer, like we said, it is completely automated. So it's the ventilation fans, they share the soil, so there's no need for manual labor to do it.
Thank you so much. And that was 3 trees in the hall from the junior track.